Hey, farts. I got a stupid story to tell you. Once upon a time, this is my first phone accident. When I was around in the 5th or 6th grade, I had one of my first phones. I don't remember if it was the 5th grade or the 6th grade. I don't know. I was like 13 or something, but whatever. It was a little one of those cheap flip phones that was amazing back then, where you just flipped it up and down. It was a Motorola Razr flip phone. I always took care of my phone. I never had a case on it back then because, well, I mean, who cares? Like, these phones weren't $2,000. Well, actually, I think some of them were pretty pricey, but nonetheless, I digress. Anyway, my family and another family went up camping in Flagstaff for the weekend. And one of the days we were up there, my buddy Anthony and I decided to take the kayaks out on the lake. Genius me. Decided that I wanted to listen to some of these dumb songs I had on my phone, even though back then Razr phones only had like 30 megs of storage, so I could only hold like 3 or 4 songs on it. So stupid. I didn't have an iPod back then. Should have gotten one, but whatever. So I tried playing like the 3 or 4 songs on there, and I thought that it'd be a good idea to put my phone in a plastic bag to protect it from the water if I dropped it in the water. So when we got back from kayaking, I took my phone out, only to find that the bag was filled with water. I didn't have any rice or anything to save my phone, so I tried laying it out to dry, even though I was pretty sure it was already dead at that point. But I was such a dumbass because I tried putting it into a sealed plastic bag. I didn't even bother sealing the damn thing, that's why it was full of water. So my mom ended up giving her one of her flip phones, which was the same damn phone that I have, because back then we all had those stupid Motorola Razr flip phones. We had like 20 of them for some stupid reason, I guess, in case I broke one of them, because I ended up breaking at least 2 or 3 of them from that point onward. And then after I broke my third one, I never broke a phone again. Well, there was this one time many years later that I broke one of these really cheap, like $200 Android phones because it was being a piece of shit and it was pissing me off. So I broke it on purpose. I slammed it on the floor as hard as I could and shattered the whole screen. Still worked though. The screen was just completely shattered. I ended up throwing it in the trash. I don't really bother with those throwaway Android phones anymore. I go big or I go home. See you, farts.